Hello, I'm Gino. This is my wife Dazzle. Welcome to Dazzle TV. Today it's not the best of news, but you know, Dazzle and I were staying positive about it. I found out that I have cancer. Serious topic today, you know, but I think we wanted to discuss it in our channel. The first week I was here at Clark. I went to the Medical City Clark Hospital, and I had a PET scan done. My ENT doctor, Dr. Pamintuan, he wanted to get a PET scan so he can scan. Basically, the PET scan scanned my whole body. The procedure took about 3 hours. First hour was like they're trying to relax you. Then the second hour, you go inside this kind of like tube. You go in this tube and they do a scanning of your whole body. And then the third hour, they just monitor you because they put chemicals inside you, make sure that you didn't have any reaction. The cost of the PET scan was over 60,000 pesos was the cost of the PET scan. But because of my TRICARE insurance, I only had to pay about 16,000 of the cost for the PET scan. It was really nice because like when you get your TRICARE form to take to the cashier, you could see the number, you know, that's over 60,000, and then you just pay your copay. So even though it's still, you know, a lot of money, but you know, I'm glad that I have TRICARE to cover medical expenses here. And the results of the PET scan were actually good. Basically, they looked at all, you know, your whole body, and they didn't find any other cancer in my body. So it's really isolated on the left side of my neck, on the lymph node. So at least it hasn't spread to my chest, it hasn't spread to my abdomen or my limbs. So it's all concentrated on the left side of my neck. So the next step for the doctors was they wanted to do an open biopsy. And an open biopsy, it was an outpatient procedure, but it's still a surgery. They had to cut right on my neck here, and where the tumor is, they had to remove pieces of the tumor so they can examine it on a microscope, so they can decide what cancer I have. Because I'm learning now, you know, I'm not, you know, even though I was medical before, I was, you know, I worked in hospitals most of my life. It's still, I'm not gonna talk about all the medical terms. You know, I want it to be like basic layman term. Basically, what I have is I have head and neck cancer is what I have. So the recommendation, my oncologist, Dr. Montoya, his recommendation was to start radiation therapy. And the radiation therapy is supposed to be Monday to Friday, 5 times a week. And you get a break for Saturday and Sunday so you can recuperate from the radiation. And then they start again the Monday, another 5 days. And I have to do that for 7 weeks. That's what he's recommending initially, would be 7 weeks of radiation therapy. And then in conjunction with the radiation therapy, I have to be on chemo from day 1, day 21, and I think it was day 42, I'm not quite sure, but in conjunction with the radiation therapy. And then after I get all those treatments, they'll check it, whether the tumor has decreased or, you know, what happened. So, you know, definitely a battle ahead of me. I know that, you know, Dazzle and I, we've talked about it, you know, it is what it is, you know, it's like we're remaining positive about it. You know, it's like nothing you really can do because like I try to live a healthy life. Dazzle can tell you, you know, it's like I don't hardly drink, I don't smoke, I exercise, I run all the time. You know, I've been fit the whole time I've been here, but you know, the cancer is like that, it sneaks up on you. So we'll just press on. We'll see how things. We're here at the parade grounds inside Clark, what used to be Clark Air Base in Angeles City, Philippines. Dazzle and I, we've been coming here in the morning and even at sunset. There's a lot of walkers here, so we enjoy that. You know, we've been walking it's really nice. It's a really nice place to hang out and chill out. So really, yesterday, today's February 15th. Actually, yesterday was Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, Dazzle and I, we spent the whole day in the hospital yesterday. But she's a real trooper. You know, she understood. You know, it's not our typical Valentine's Day. I told her I'll make it up to her. We'll celebrate Valentine's Day on another day. You know, so yesterday, we went to the hospital. The first thing was they had to take the stitches out of my neck. So Dr. Pamintuan took out the stitches, and I got the results. And this was the second biopsy actually. The first biopsy I had done was called a needle biopsy, where they just took a big needle and just stuck it on my neck and got liquid out of the tumor. But now, yesterday, you know, that was the open biopsy. That was where they had taken out specimens, and I got the results. So I met with the oncologist, and you know, just to confirm, you know, what I had, you know, and the only thing was, here at Medical City Clark, they don't have radiation therapy, which actually surprised me, because Dazzle and I, we were already planning, okay, we're gonna stay at a friend's house, you know, this is the plan, you know, let's start treatment right away, you know. But then we find out they don't have radiation therapy in Medical City Clark. Really surprising, because as big as that hospital was, you know, I thought they would have radiation therapy. And Dr. Montoya, he said the best radiation therapy around this area in Angeles City is in San Fernando. So that would have been a real challenge for us, because we don't have a car. You know, we've been riding taxi, tricycles, whatever public transportation they have here. So for us to get to my friend's house over to San Fernando, that would be a challenge. And then if I was receiving treatments, you know, I think it would just be a challenge going back and forth every day from Monday to Friday. So Dazzle and I, we decided we're gonna go back to Aklan. Already checked online. Medical City Iloilo has radiation therapy, and chemo, of course, they have that. All hospitals have chemotherapy. So looks like I'll be able to get it done at Medical City Iloilo. And one of the reasons I went here to Clark was I thought they had more specialties here, more doctors, because the list here at Clark of doctors for TRICARE preferred or certified is longer. There's more services available at Medical City Clark. That's why I went here. Whereas in Medical City Iloilo, there's less, you know, there's less doctors, there's less services. But you know, it is what it is. You know, it's like I got a lot done while I was here. At least I got the PET scan done, I got the open biopsy. So now basically when I see the oncologist, we have an appointment on Monday. I have an appointment February 20 on Monday with the oncologist at Medical City Iloilo. We'll just show him all the results and get started with treatment, hopefully. So hopefully by next week I can get started with treatment. So it's Thursday here, February 16th. Dazzle and I were headed home. We're headed home to Aklan. We're actually excited because we miss our dogs. You know, it's like we miss Chloe, miss Toto, and it'll just be good to be home. Even though I want to give a shout out to my friend Ida. She worked with me when I was here at Clark Hospital. We worked together in the late 80s till Mount Pinatubo in 91. So she let me stay. Dazzle and I stay at her house. So I can't even, you know, say how thankful I was, because it's like when I first came here, of course I was a little worried. You know, it's like once they start testing me and all that, once they start doing, you know, requesting all these tests. But Ida, appreciate it. Really good friend, you know. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Maring Eyes, for taking care of Gino while I was still in Aklan. Thank you so much.
Dazzle and I, we've been online looking for an apartment or a condo near Medical City Iloilo, because since that treatment is going to be 7 weeks, so we're going to find a place close to the hospital. That way it'd be easy access, and once I get the treatment, all I do is rest, because that's what the doctor said for now. It's like get plenty of rest, he said, and eat as much as I can, gain some weight, because don't exercise. He said don't run. You know, he wants me to gain weight because more likely once the treatment starts, I'm gonna lose a lot of weight. So I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna follow the advice. You know, I'm gonna follow the advice of the doctors. And speaking of doctors, really appreciate you, Dr. Pamintuan at ENT, Abby, his assistant. Really awesome care that I got. Same thing with Dr. Montoya and Barbie up in oncology at the Medical City Clark. Also Maricel at the TRICARE office. All the staff at Medical City Clark, always so nice and really helped me out. You know, it's like it was a trying time, but they really were very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
For our viewers that have gone through this, we would really appreciate any advice from you guys. But Gino and I are really staying positive.
Oh yeah,
and I
of
am
course,
trying to be really strong.
Yeah. Dazzle's been awesome. You know, it's like really my rock. You know, it's like I know we'll get through this. You know, it's like we'll be talking about it in the future. Said how we went through all this. So thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.